After the awesomeness of that Walking Dead panel, there was the Game of Thrones panel, and then there was the Twin Peaks panel. I love the show Twin Peaks. My friend, he showed me the pilot episode, followed by every episode of the series, followed by the movie Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. Loved every moment of it. It's true, the best shows end when they're not supposed to. Twin Peaks was brought back this year for a revival series. And it's proven to be a great series so far. When I heard that Twin Peaks was doing a panel at Comic-Con, I made sure to be there. Since it was after The Walking Dead, I could stay right there and see it. Unfortunately, the guest list for the panel was kept secret. So this meant that I couldn't prepare for the panel as well as I could for the Walking Dead panel. I prepared for it as best as I could, and when the guests came out for the panel, they included Kyle MacLachlan, James Marshall, Naomi Watts, Tim Roth, Matthew Lillard, and a few others. When it was time for audience Q&A, I asked a good question, as good a question as I could come up with, and Kyle MacLachlan told a funny story to go with the answer. If you want to know the story, you should go see the panel video. You don't want to hear how I tell the story. You want to hear how Kyle MacLachlan tells the story, because the way he tells it is very funny, and it's his style. You know, he's great. You've seen him on the show. While I really like the character Agent Dale Cooper on Twin Peaks, I also really like James Hurley, and James Hurley was there at the panel, so when Kyle MacLachlan was done telling that story, I looked directly at James Marshall and waved at him and smiled. He just looked at me and smiled back, while the other cast members waved, which was nice of him. Looking back, maybe I should have said something directly to him, but then again, he was nice enough. Kyle MacLachlan was obviously nice enough. I'm glad I got the opportunity and that Kyle MacLachlan could share such a funny story with me and the audience. The owls are not what they seem.